It's day 24 of my challenge to explore every corner of Thailand in less than a month. After several days out in the east, it was time to start the final leg of my adventure. Today is the longest point-to-point ride of the entire trip, and as such, I spent most of the day on the bike. The highlight was where I ended up for the night, a little place called Uncle Tom's. Great name and even greater views. But first, here's a quick roundup of the journey to get there, which began with a moment of panic.
Come on. Kind of annoying, but in the mornings when it's cold, I kind of have to give it a running start. Let's go! Let's go!
After the engine had spluttered into life, it didn't take long before I needed to make my first fuel stop of the day.
Okay, gasolina stop number 1. We are 70 kilometers into today.
In the early running, I kept hearing some sounds coming from the bike, and they were quite concerning given I needed to do almost 1,000 kilometers over the next 2 days. Luckily, a friendly local checked in on me.
Have a nice
Okay.
here. This teeth is thin.
You think I should take to mechanic?
Yes.
Yes.
We concluded I needed to see a mechanic.
Just seen a little shop here on the right. Axes, that seems like a chain, maybe. Sawadika.
Once again, the chain needed to be tightened. This was becoming a bit of a trend on this trip, so a very good value service later, I was on my way. My ride through the flatlands was once again rather dull, but with Uncle Tom's waiting for me in a few hundred kilometers, I kept myself motivated by trying to find a few intriguing things along the way.
That is the most bizarre building I've seen in a long time. It's like a rocket ship mixed with a corn silo. I don't know what state we're in, and I don't know what state we're going into, but I do know we just crossed the boundary. This might sound a little weird to say, but it's going to be weird going back to a country where there aren't people just riding in the back of pickup trucks or on the top of big trucks. It becomes weirdly normal and you become desensitized to it after a while. Pigs! Lots and lots of pigs! So many pigs! Gas stop number 3 of the day. Given that I've stopped, I think I've decided that I want some nice, tasty, local, healthy, green food. I know right now many of you are judging me. I know you are. And that's okay, because you know what? I'm judging me too.
After stopping for lunch at my favourite local food outlet, look at it, look at that big old grin, I went in search of another hard drive for my ever-increasing collection of video files, though this wasn't as easy as I'd hoped.
Nope, this place doesn't have them as well. They just have tiny little flash drives. That might just be what I'm looking for. Not the one I was aiming for, but that could do. Okay. They sell laptops here. If they sell laptops, they must sell hard drives. How can you sell everything under the sun, including laptops, and not have bloody hard drives as well?
Head northeast, then turn left.
Right, but eventually I did find one, so then I hit the road. As I edged closer to Uncle Tom's, I started to see mountains again for the first time in several days.
Okay, I know I want to get to the hotel before sunset, but sometimes you just have to stop when you see a good view. And that's what's happening right now. Don't get service stations like this in the UK.
After hours and hours of staring at flat landscape, I was a little excited to have some good views and fun roads again.
We're going up a big hill!
My main aim and motivation throughout the day was to reach the hotel in time to sit and watch the sunset, but I didn't quite realise how out in the sticks Uncle Tom's was until I was riding through the back streets of a village to get there. But eventually I arrived, barely in time. I just made it. There's no time to check in. I'm here, I'm out in the absolute middle of the sticks. Like, look around. This place is called Uncle Tom's Cabin, which firstly is a great name. Secondly, I had no idea that it was this remote. Oh. I've got a soft spot for this place already. I love being out in the middle of nowhere. This is so cool. Just in farmland. There's a farmer and some cows back there. There's another cow over there. It's great. I think the best way to show you this place is if I get the drone up quickly and get a big picture view of this area. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Ready? Oh wow, look at that sunset with the drone. So this place, there's a big building up the top there. It feels like it should be in Canada or Switzerland or somewhere. And then where everyone stays is these cabins down here. It's Uncle Tom's Cabin. I just think that's the best name. I'm in the one with the black roof there. How cool is that? Hey, it's the doggo. That sunset is just insane. I'm so happy. So this area that I'm in, even though we're in the middle of the mountains, on the map it looks like we're in the middle of nowhere. It actually seems very, very popular. It's cool. And it means there's a little town, well, a little village just here, which has a 7-Eleven. Yeah, it'll have a restaurant or something, which I'll go to for dinner. Oh, I am pretty pooped. I'm pretty pooped, I have to say. I did 510 kilometers today. And as a reference point, London to Newcastle is 467 kilometers. I rode basically from London to Scotland, almost. Pretty much. That's a long way to do in a day. The whole reason I've come to this hilly area with cows in it is because about 10 kilometers that way there's some more mountains, which is where you'll find one of the most uniquely designed temples in the world. My intention is to get up early tomorrow and go and make the most of it before I have to check out of this place. And then tomorrow evening, I should be at the western point of Thailand, according to Google Maps. Anyway, I don't plan to do anything else exciting tonight. I'm gonna go get some food. You're not missing out on anything. I'm sorry today has probably been a nothing day in many ways. All I did was ride a bike, get a hard drive, and then see some cows next to where I'm staying. On that note, it's time to end. I'm gonna go and watch a movie. I'm so tired. On that note, it's time to end. I'll see you tomorrow for a big, big day. It's gonna make up for today. It's gonna be a big, big day. Let's go.